Charles Webster Leadbeater's Perspective on the Power of Religious Relics by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. Charles Webster Leadbeater, 1854 to 1934, an influential figure in Theosophy, presented a nuanced perspective on the nature and significance of religious relics, positing that the power attributed to these artifacts is intrinsically linked to the belief and devotion of the individuals who revere them. In Leadbeater's view, religious relics are not merely physical objects. Rather, they are imbued with profound significance, serving as conduits for spiritual energy and divine presence. This understanding invites a re-evaluation of how we perceive the material world in relation to the spiritual, suggesting that the two are not mutually exclusive, but rather intricately intertwined. Religious relics, often defined as physical remains or personal effects of saints and revered figures, have been venerated across cultures and epochs. These artifacts, which may include bones, clothing, or items touched by holy individuals, are believed to possess unique qualities that transcend their material composition. Leadbeater argued that the sanctity of these relics is not an inherent characteristic, but is instead a manifestation of the collective belief and devotion of the faithful. This assertion invites a deeper inquiry into the nature of belief itself and its capacity to imbue objects with spiritual significance. The act of venerating a relic can be seen as a ritualistic engagement that transforms the commonplace into the sacred, allowing individuals to connect with the divine in tangible ways. Leadbeater's hypothesis posits that the power of religious relics is contingent upon the belief systems of those who venerate them, even if the artifacts themselves are fake or of uncertain authenticity. The act of belief, as Leadbeater suggests, creates a metaphysical framework within which the relics operate, allowing them to serve as focal points for spiritual energy. Consequently, the efficacy of a relic is not solely derived from its historical or material attributes, but is significantly enhanced by the devotion of the individuals who engage with it. This perspective encourages a broader understanding of how faith can manifest in physical forms, suggesting that the powers of belief can transcend the limitations of the material world. The practice of venerating relics in the West can be traced back to the early days of Christianity, where the remains of martyrs were interred in sacred spaces, becoming sites of pilgrimage and devotion. This historical precedent underscores the enduring nature of relic veneration across various religious traditions, including Buddhism, Hinduism, and Islam. Leadbeater's analysis invites a comparative examination of these practices, revealing a common thread: the belief in the transformative power of relics, which transcends cultural and temporal boundaries. In this regard, the significance of relics can be viewed as a manifestation of transcendental idealism, wherein the material world is imbued with spiritual meaning through the lens of human perception and belief. This historical context not only enriches our understanding of relics, but also highlights the universal human desire to connect with the divine through tangible means. From a psychological perspective, the veneration of religious relics can be understood as a means of coping with existential uncertainties and the quest for meaning. Leadbeater's assertions resonate with the principles of depth psychology, or exploration of the subconscious, as pioneered by Freud and Jung, particularly the notion that symbols, such as relics, serve as archetypal representations of deeper psychological truths. The act of engaging with a relic may evoke feelings of connection to the divine, fostering a sense of autonomy and agency in the spiritual journey. Furthermore, the communal aspect of relic veneration reinforces social bonds among practitioners, creating a shared sense of purpose and identity. This psychological dimension underscores the importance of community in spiritual practices, as the collective belief in the power of relics can amplify their significance and impact on individual lives. In contemporary spiritual practices, The relevance of Leadbeater's perspective on religious relics remains significant. As individuals increasingly seek personalised spiritual experiences, the role of belief in shaping the efficacy of relics becomes even more pronounced. Modern practitioners often engage with relics not merely as historical artefacts, but as dynamic symbols of faith that resonate with their personal beliefs and experiences. This shift towards a more individualized approach to spirituality aligns with Leadbeater's assertion that the power of relics is ultimately a reflection of the devotion and belief of the individual. In an age characterized by rapid change and uncertainty, the ability to find meaning and connection through relics can provide a sense of stability and continuity in one's spiritual journey. While Leadbeater's perspective on the magical and spiritual power of religious relics has garnered considerable support, it is not without its critiques. Some scholars argue that attributing power to relics based solely on belief may undermine the historical and cultural significance of these artifacts. Furthermore, the commodification of relics in contemporary spiritual markets raises ethical concerns regarding authenticity and exploitation. These critiques invite a more nuanced examination of the interplay between belief culture and the materiality of relics, suggesting that a comprehensive understanding of relic veneration must account for both subjective and objective dimensions. It is essential to recognise that while belief plays a crucial role in the veneration of relics, the historical context and cultural significance of these artefacts cannot be overlooked, as they contribute to the richness of the spiritual experience. In conclusion, Charles Webster Leadbeater's perspective on religious relics offers a profound exploration of the interplay between belief, devotion, and the spiritual power attributed to these artefacts. By situating relics within the broader context of Theosophy and examining their historical, psychological, and contemporary relevance, it becomes evident that the efficacy of relics is intricately linked to the belief systems of those who engage with them. As such, Leadbeater's insights not only illuminate the significance of relics in spiritual practices, but also challenge us to reflect on the nature of belief itself and its capacity to shape our understanding of the sacred. Ultimately, the study of religious relics serves as a testament to the enduring human quest for meaning and connection in a complex and often uncertain world. Through this exploration, we are reminded that the sacred is not confined to the past, but continues to evolve, shaped by the beliefs and experiences of each generation.